Hey everybody, thanks for the views. I noticed a lot of views on a few videos. Those who watch my content, well, thank you. Now, I want to do this video on some ideas we've been brainstorming on gaming. Uh, and the idea would be to be somewhat modular in devices and interconnect a server. The idea would be to be almost cross-platform for all titles. Each system would have its own sets of games, but most titles would be cross-platform. That would be the idea. The idea would be to interconnect the three gaming giants as a server and optimize a whole gaming setup that would involve all three consoles as a server and have modulable connect cameras of source and speakers, connect speaker droids. I don't want to go in all details, but it would be a triangular paranormal detecting camera system. And the more cameras, the better, because it would offer more processing power and better filtration for the filter itself that will be applied to the image to show the ghost, or it would be better for a enemy AI. It would detect a lot of things present in your environment, such as your own personal health, to involve it in the game. It's stuff like that. AI assist through droids. The player would have the option at the end of the day which console he buys, what droid he buys to attach to his console, I guess. You know, and also the idea would be to have an app. T'as un peu, je fais la vidéo, là. Je fais la vidéo, là. Je suis en train de recorder. Je suis en train de recorder. Tu peux pas me donner. Non, tu peux rester, mais donne-moi une minute. Okay. Anyways, the idea would be to have an app on your phone that would set up your phone as your primary in your server, and would process some of the graphical output to your consoles. Uh, and would involve any phone out on the market, iPhone or Android. It would not matter. The app would use your phone to as a route to your server, basically, and would optimize your performance a bit if you have a good connection. It would use max your cell phones, because I understand nowadays most people have very powerful phones, usually bigger than mine and more powerful than used to be like 10 years ago, right? So, the phones nowadays are very very high in computing power and can add without being mandatory. It would offer the option on your Xbox, Sony Cube, or Nintendo Switch Pro, the ability to connect as a server to your phone or tablet, and you would have Microsoft apps on the phone or tablet, and basically would act as a Bluetooth hub for all your Connect devices and your speakers. That's the plan. Would be to have an app on your phone that's optimizes your gaming setup, and sets everything up as a server and hub for your Bluetooth devices, and an added graphical boost to your gaming device itself, and offer the ability to connect the three gaming devices as a server to your server, as center towers, and each droid that would be connect capable. There's three designs. There's a main Connect device that will come with the Xbox, that would act as your main Connect device, and it would basically serve as your main AI assist. But you would have the option to buy Primus drones or Primus prods, uh, basically allowing more live feeds to your camera. I don't want to go into all sorts of details right away, but it would total calculate the displacement of the methane and better detect in infrared color code what is present, and would do better filters to your in-game or specific softwares that you would have ghostly filters while you, say, for example, are filming yourself. The idea would be to live stream on like YouTube or a specific platform using Windows with the Connect devices and have all three and be able to have the three live feeds of yourself from different angles. For example, uh, I considered even like DJing or music editing and creating music videos with gaming in mind. Source all sorts of plans. My musician's name is Lantern. That's what I pick. I have ideas for songs. And I'm planning on involving gaming and AI assist in my songs and drones. I'm planning on a Mac that would have specific tools for audio and video editing and some assist in musical development, like Audacity, a software like Audacity, a beat software, and the option to connect a keyboard to the Mac using a Bluetooth or whatever, and all be modular. I'm even planning AI assistant guitars as a modular effects processor. I'm planning a lot of things. But the idea would be to the more devices you buy, the better the video RAM output on your gaming would be, because each drone or each Connect or each console would add a total output in graphical computing to your games. The Sony Cube would be for Sony exclusive titles and VR support, and would add to your Xbox. The Switch Pro would have Nerve Intel, in-cam Intel chipsets, right? It's the same as the Sony Cube or the Microsoft Xbox. Each hardware manufacturer would be using processors that are made using nucleic data, DNA, in crystal liquid cores made from gold, laser inscribed and laser engraved. It's all I can say. But for example, look at my cat. She's trying to get out. She's wondering where my friend is. Anyways, it's not confirmed 100%. Okay, so don't quote me on this. But the new next gen Xbox may have up to 26 cores as a processor using in-cam nerve Intel. But we're not sure 100%. It's still in testing and development and will be expensive. We're only planning on like 600,000 units to be sold at around $6,000 for this new Xbox, because not a lot of people have the money to buy gaming devices anymore. The state of the market itself, you know, it's in a sad state. But we would offer modulable solutions to current gen via USB, like a stick or like the Bluetooth devices, the Connect devices, like they would add VRAM to any gen from series or the next gen. For example, they would be cross-platform devices, stuff like that. Little drones I designed, droids, for all sorts of things. So that's just brainstorming. What I've been working on for gaming. I don't want to get involved in titles just yet because I don't want it to. I have videos on that and some more keep adding up of title ideas, and I don't want to do a video necessarily on the games themselves just yet. up until we have trailers available. That's and these may not be 100% the confirmed products. This is just ideas, and you don't necessarily have to buy everything too. That's a thing, right? Each gamer can optimize his whole setup the way he likes it. That's the idea. You know what I mean? The gamer would pick the console of choice and have access to most of each other's libraries. Each console would have the rights to reserve certain exclusives, or just simply make their own exclusives and have a majority of the titles cross-platform. That's the idea. But in a sense, it would all be modular and interconnectable. And the more droids or devices that you would buy would interconnect and add computing power. So I'm planning new phones as well. Stuff like that. New laptops. Alienware. I've been eyeing that company for a personal investment. Mac, I've been looking at. We invested in Apple. We did end up suing them at the start, but they were going under, so we ended up purchasing them, and we're outsourcing to India. We'll be making Apple products, possibly in India. We're not sure. Apparently, this is what I've seen on the news. Apple wants to go outsource to India, and we already have major investments in India. So even as total, Incam has, I guess, set up our one of our labs in India. From what I heard through Gemini, we may have purchased a complex of some sort and maybe converting it into a lab. So that's good. We would have a lab in India. You know, uh, we're planning on lots of things here at Incam. A lot of lately has been towards gaming in general because I've been gaming, and I know I have to wait 5 to 10 years for the majority of certain of my projects to be completed, like mining. Two super volcanoes and Mount Everest base, and that's gonna take a while. To build a castle, that's gonna take another while. Things just add up. To build a halo, that's gonna take another while. So estimated total time, 5 to 10 years. So till I have my family back, 10 years. So what do I do now? You know what I mean? What am I gonna do? So gaming, music, anything I can, just stay occupied. Possibly I will be spending time in Baker Lake to study this brachiosaur apparently that is residing there. I haven't heard much news more lately, but from what I can tell, out of hearing her footsteps and grumps, she's doing fine. So, anyways, that's what I've been doing. Concentrating on gaming and music, hobbies of mine. I want, like I told Gemini, I just want to make droids, not necessarily 100% you or me. It could be based on one or the other that we can sell that to gamers, to, you know, and help the business and help the gamer itself, have more fun, just because I'm a big gamer myself, and I would love to contribute to gaming in general. You know what I mean? And create something new. Or provide a better experience to any gamer, really. You know. So, anyways, that's all for now.